For residents of Westmount, there seems to be a feeling of lost hope. In a modern society where the people's voices should be heard, this is unacceptable.
Yes, I'm Pierre Plante. I live on Abbott Street since about 10 years. Well, here the problem is not really the sound per se. It's more the vibrations of the train. And with the highway, there's going to be a little lower. There's going to be less dust and stuff, but it's really the vibrations of the trains. The trains should slow down in the urban area. It'd be safer for everybody, and it wouldn't make the ground shake here. Yeah. You hear the dishes go ting, and sometimes they go. It's with the speed, I guess. The faster they go, the stronger the vibration is. When they're a little further, the vibration is less, but when the train comes on the very first track and it goes fast, even if it's empty, it makes the whole street shake. You can ask anybody here.
Chantal Martel, j'habite au 110 ici à côté de la rue Lamotte. Malgré la barrière, il reste qu'il y a quand même beaucoup de bruit, beaucoup de bruit. C'est inacceptable que les trains roulent à cette vitesse-là. Il n'y a aucune réglementation, il n'y a personne qui les surveille. Ça n'a aucun sens parce que si on diminuait la vitesse des trains, on règle le problème de bien du monde. En tout cas, ça va peut-être venir diminuer le bruit, mais le bruit, c'est constant, puis c'est pas acceptable. C'est pas acceptable. Puis, c'était pas comme ça avant. Nous, ça fait 12 ans qu'on habite ici maintenant. Puis, je peux vous assurer que quand on a acheté la maison, on n'avait pas le problème de vibration. Donc, on est pris avec.
I'm David Bytel, and I used to live on Abbott Avenue as a kid, and I think it's a good thing to reduce the sound of the coming from the highway, because it's a constant humming of sorts. So for sure, but I guess that would be up to the residents of those streets.
And I live in the neighborhood, and I'm aware of the trains going by. They make quite a bit of noise, but I don't know how they enjoy it, if you can say that, because it must be a bit of a nuisance. But you might get used to it, I don't know. That's another problem.
Philip. This is my wife Tessa.
Hi.
We live close to the railway tracks, and yeah, it's time to find a solution for the noise regarding with the trains.
Yes, we find the noise is very noticeable.
It's put up as a tester walk, and they never did anything after. So there's got to be already data from that, right? So where's the data, and then let's roll with it.
My feeling is that it's time to deal with it effectively. I'd like to see an end to vibrations caused by the trains. I'd like to see the end to fumes from the diesel trains. However we want to accomplish a solution, whether it be with a green wall or a sound wall, such as the prototype that exists already. It's no point in blaming any of our past administrations. It's easy. It's easy to stand here next to these trains going by and realize that for decades this problem has not been dealt with. The time for blame directed at officials from the federal, provincial, railway authorities, transportation authorities is over. It's very easy for us as citizens who have to put up with the noise from the trains on a daily basis. It's up to us to demand better services. It's up to us to make everyone understand that this problem can be solved. We look to our elected officials to hire the committees, to do the studies, to come up with solutions. It is our belief that it can be solved. Why do so many of us believe this? Because many of us here in Westmount and St. Henri and NDG and all throughout the Montreal area where there are trains know that it's not like that in other jurisdictions. A few minutes ago, I heard of a lady who lived in Dublin and who heard a train go by, and there was barely a whisper. It's as though the train wasn't going by. So, rather than playing blame or insults or venting our frustrations on those who we believe should have been able to tackle this problem with the trains going by our homes, let's all get everyone on board, pardon the pun, and look for solutions, real solutions. It'll be good for Canada, it'll be good for Quebec, it'll be good for the Montreal area and Westmount if we can show the world that commuter trains, freight trains, and citizens can live side by side together. None of us want to see the train stop. I come from a family that made its living off of trains. I understand the culture, but because of that, I'm speaking out on behalf of many people in the area who are sick and tired of the diesel fumes that come from diesel trains, from the vibrations that shake our homes with quite a bit of frequency, and I'd like to see it end. But again, no blame, just invite the new elected officials to work to solve the problem once and for all.
Statement has been, it won't happen in my lifetime. We have been back now for, I think, 19 years back here.
Right.
It's just across the street from us.
Right.
I've given up dreaming about it, and because it's just for every little thing they let go, they hire a specialist
Yes.
and make studies and study it all over the place, and nothing ever happens. So I think this is, as I say, not in my lifetime. I'm already 77, so perhaps with a bit of luck, okay, they'll get something done. But listen, it's ongoing. They know the decibels from that
Right.
site are higher than what they're supposed to be.
Right.
So, what's the problem? That sound. The other thing is obviously the vibrations
Yes.
from the railroad.
They're the bigger problem, and
Yes. I used to deal with the railroads. And
Right.
They use probably the oldest engines
Oh,
they have
absolutely.
in their fleet. There's a difference. I can hear the difference by what kind of an engine is going by. Anyway, electrified with smooth. I'm from Europe, so I know how trains can run.
This year because they made the trains go faster, and it's like TV stops, life, you can't speak.
right.
Nobody hears you. I think it's very invasive.
You see?
Oh, terrible. I could be in the middle of a phone conversation and I have to say, wait till the train goes by. Because this year, I'm telling you, they did something to the engines. The engines are louder. They're going faster, I think.
Okay, that makes sense.
Basically, it's... I hate noise pollution.
Yeah, it's horrible. And you think it's 2017. I mean, do something.